Hello, hello! Welcome back to Flux campaign. Last we left off, following the assassin attack, our group has made their way back to the world of Undead and the Gensai that live there. Having come back, they teamed up with Apollo, who told them of a enemy encampment outside the city, where it seems there might be some intelligent undead that might be able to give our heroes answers to some questions. I'm your DM tonight, Steve, and I usually play Theus, the rogue.
I'm Jackie. I play Silva, a gnome ranger, with her beast companion, White Tiger Snowflake, who's not currently with us.
I am Tony. I play Puck, a ghoul sorcerer.
Hey, it's Charlie. I play the Goliath Barbarian, Bartus.
You guys are too fast. I was trying to finish eating my snack. Alright, I'm Eric. I play Lokar Orcbane, the holy paladin of the group, ready to kill some undead.
I am Dominic. I play Anoran, the elf cleric of the sun.
Do you praise the sun?
Bitch, you know it.
Excellent. Alright, so we left off with our group outside the encampment about 120 feet. And everyone was watching to get an idea and make some plans on maybe leading some of the patrol away to sneak in. They saw that there was a wall that they could try to use for cover to get towards the encampment on one side, on the side of the ravine that it's built into. And yeah.
It's dark.
It is dark. Bartus, you reached it. You were talking about reaching into your pack for a lantern towards the end of the session. I want you to roll a dex check.
To reach into his pack?
Yes.
Oh god.
Well, it is dark.
Hey guys, I missed. Hold on.
That's your loincloth.
One.
Wait, what? Did you say nat one?
No, I did not say that one, bastards. 19 dexterity. There goes my good rolls right now.
Was that dexterity?
That was his dexterity. He throws it. He nimbly pushes his hand into the open flap of his bag, and as he reaches for his lantern, he also feels his fingers brush against a leather strap. And then he remembers that he had pulled some goggles from a store in the last session while looking for the assassin.
Bartus keeps this information to himself and pulls out said goggles. And let's... I forgot about these. I did find these at the shop. And let's see. I think someone told me I should never try things on without examining them first. So I'll try them on.
You try them on, and after a few seconds of them coming on, the world around you, within 60 feet of you, just brightens up.
Whoa. Hey, there's a dog around here.
So you have goggles of dark vision. They give you up to 60 feet vision in about 50 shades of gray.
Whoa.
Oh my.
I get that reference.
Bartus reacts in obvious shock after... I know it's dark. I don't know what you guys can make out, but he puts something on over his head and reacts in obvious shock and dismay.
You okay there, Bartus?
Wow, I can see. Oh, these goggles are amazing.
You should keep them on, Bartus. They make you look smarter.
Did you put something on over your head? I'm sorry, I didn't catch. What was your reaction?
I found some goggles at the store back in the derelict sections, and these goggles are awesome. I can see clearly now.
That the rain is doing?
No.
Like, I wanted to say that, but I knew it was too cliche.
So-
too cliche is never too cliche.
All right, so can you at least see what we've been
So-
pointing at now? There's a wall there, and thinking about going to the side.
Yeah, now
of it.
I'm blind, so I'm good.
No, I can't. Unfortunately, I don't see that far. But, okay. Well, these are gonna be very useful for us. Okay, so who do we have? Do you have the ability to see in the dark, Puck?
Yes, quite well.
Let's see. Well, sneaking is not my strong suit, nor low cars. So this may be better suited for somebody else.
Apollo makes it sound like he can distract a couple of these things while we run in.
Ah, yes. I mean, yes.
Hold on. Gotta get in character. Balls dropped. Okay, we're good now.
All right. I'm a grizzled.
That's
veteran.
puberty.
I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
guard. It makes my throat feel terrible.
You chose the voice.
I know, and I hate it.
And you even went back and researched to find out what the voice was.
Continuity, man. Continuity.
Do it for the gram.
I do it.
So from this range, I cannot make out the camp.
You can't clearly see it. You can see dark shapes in the horizon moving, but you can't see any details.
So as Bardus, from this range, I can't make out the camp.
So
No.
how far-ish are we from the camp?
No, Bardus just says that.
About 100 to 120 feet.
Okay, I can see it perfectly fine.
So, Apollo, which direction do you think you can distract those guys away from the camp from?
Well, he points to the left, which is the opposite direction of where the wall is that you would use to sneak.
No, that's fine.
Can I see what those two big things are then, by the way?
Yeah. Roll me a intelligence check.
Would Puck just want to scout ahead?
No, he has 120-foot dark vision.
Well, but he also can
Yeah.
look. He looks like an undead now. He could potentially go in there and see if they react to him and gather some information.
Intelligence I rolled 16, so it's plus 16.
Yeah, you recognize them. They're undead ogres.
Ah. Was it the same as like the last time we were here?
Yeah, it's one of the big ones from the last time you were here that had trouble staying dead.
Yeah, so there's two of those big
No, there's four.
undead
There's
things.
4 of them.
4? Oh, wow, 4 of them.
All right, so here's the deal. I think that once we get into the camp, we need to basically get into that tent, and the first thing we need to do is stop the leader from talking. And if there's any magical items around, like a staff or a dagger, anything like that, don't let him run to those.
All right.
I mean, generally, these intelligent types have some way to communicate to bring the army to help them. So we need to find some way to stop those things as soon as they happen.
Okay.
And I want to do this. And I take one of the grenades and I hand it to Apollo. I appreciate you doing this for us. And I want you to create that distraction. If things go wrong, feel free to use this grenade.
Even if things go right, I'm going to blow them the fuck up.
That works too.
I
All
think he has
right.
practice.
Oh, I mean, I was originally a guard at the castle that got taken over at the beginning, so, I've been doing this shit for a while.
Yeah, I think with one of these in his hand, he can do a lot of good.
All right. I will. You'll know the signal when you see it. And he just kind of backs into the brush and then makes his way along to the left towards the edge of the camp.
Okay, is there a place that we can get to that we could hide ready for those things to leave the camp?
I could
Yeah. I mean, you could move along the wall on the right side of the camp where it's up against the side of the plateau.
Okay. We probably should wait down there until we see the sign.
Yeah. All right, so everyone in the party moves there slowly. The first 60 feet, no issue. You're now about 60 feet outside of the camp against the plateau ravine wall, making your way towards the camp. At this point, I'm going to want to get some stealth checks.
I was going to say, for you guys, if you want, I could create an illusion of a boulder that you guys can hide behind and move with you.
What? You can hide in it too.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I can make it bigger.
Are you going to do that or no?
Yeah, sure. You
Does
think
that give us advantage on stealth or
I
something?
think I might need a lottery ticket.
Because you got another natural 20?
I did.
Do we get advantage on stealth or something because of what Puck's doing or
you'd
no?
be out of direct sight. You'd be hidden behind a illusion.
Yeah, I'd give you advantage on that.
Okay, that's what I was asking, was what's the mechanic to it?
I can't roll higher than a 20,
It's a
man.
boulder. I'm going to keep an eye, and basically if I see them at all looking in this direction, stop, and now you're just a boulder.
All right, I got an 18.
All right.
That was a 19 minus 1, by the way.
That's fine. Fine.
12 for Bardus.
16.
Oh, you're still higher than Bardus.
Puck.
Don't stealth.
I rolled a nat 1 on my first one,
Oh, God.
and I rolled an 18 on my second one, so that's a 23.
All right. Everyone passed the first one. All right. Phew. All right. You guys sneak up. You're about 30 feet outside from the camp when all of a sudden there's this bright flash of light, and then there's a small explosion as flames rise into the sky from the left side of the camp.
Oh, fireworks.
I think that's the signal.
Yeah, I think so too, but we still need to wait a few seconds for them to run.
Those with dark vision can see that the outline, well, even without dark vision, you can see the outline of two figures against the sudden burst of fire turn their attention towards it and start to move.
I was about to say, I hope we can hear
towards
it even.
Yeah. So the two patrolling units on the left, toward the closest to the left side of the camp, are now moving towards the distraction caused by Apollo.
Aren't we on the right side of
leaving-
the camp?
Yeah.
You are on the right side of the camp.
The patrols on the right side aren't going to go after it?
The two that would have been on the right side are kind of towards the center areas of the camp. They're kind of not moving.
Oh, okay. So is there like a clear path to get towards that tent now, or no?
There is. You need to enter the camp now.
Okay.
Start moving between the tents.
All right, we should get in there and we should just be quiet and head to the center tent and avoid these things.
All right.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, then I guess we all start stealthing in.
You all start stealthing in. You guys make your way into the entrance of the camp, and you start to sneak in between the tents. And it's just a lot of small tents just scattered around, but you don't sense anything in them. Like, nothing's moving, there's no sound from within the tents.
Question.
Yeah.
Why would Undead need tents?
I was just thinking the exact same thing.
I mean, if someone wants to poke their head in one.
I mean, I'm bold. I'll look in one.
Yes, but it's also pitch black and there's no lights.
Oh, touche. I can't see shit.
Yeah, probably.
I
Bardus,
can.
could
I
I-
have dark
I'm-
vision.
Okay, then you look.
I will. What's in the tent?
All right. As you're walking by, Villian stops a moment and kind of steps to the side and pokes his head in the tent, and kind of wishes he hadn't.
As there's 3 skeletons playing cards.
I'll be the decider of that.
What you see, instead of bedrolls or just a pile of bones, what you actually see is that in the center of the tent, a pit has been dug, and it is full of just rotting corpses.
Oh.
I bet you the smell is just wonderful.
Yeah, we couldn't tell that from the smell that something was wrong.
So they're just covered pits rather than. Okay, yeah.
Yep. And as you look up, you actually see that there is like a garland of sage and herbs wrapped around the top of the tent, and you recognize this as a sort of druidic. Well, no, you don't want to recognize it because it's druidic. You see it, and you see this garland of different herbs and stuff, and you figure that's probably what's keeping the smell inside the tent.
You know who would have seen that? Gatham. Just a callback.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't see those arrows.
We don't talk about that episode.
Oof. Oof.
Diplomacy check, death.
Ooh.
That wound still hurts. All right, let's go to that large tent.
All right, I want everyone to roll me another stealth check as you make your way towards the main tent.
With advantage?
No advantage at this point.
Woo! I got an 18 as Bartes.
Oh, that's a 1 non-natural.
Okay, so I didn't roll a 20. I rolled a 19.
Oh, shut up, Dom.
Oh my god! Dom! A 19, really? Really?
You still get like $5,000 if you match like 5 out of 6 numbers, right?
Yeah. Somebody get me a lotto ticket.
21.
Anyone else? 21 for Puck. Silva?
20.
20. All right, so Lokar got the 1. Not a natural 1,
Nope, it was a 2 minus 1.
but a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Knock into something?
I probably tripped on a stake or something.
Shell catches on the tent and pulls the whole thing down.
Okay, you guys are running. You guys are kind of doing kind of a bit of a stealth run, jog, maneuver, whatever, to try and get to the tent as quickly as you can.
It is fitting because I can't see, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Lokar being the only one who's blind in the dark right now, accidentally hits one of the tent pikes, holding the tent up, trips on it, and catches himself before he hits the ground too hard. But there's definitely an audible sound as his hands go out in front of him and catch his fall. And continue.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
You okay?
You guys make your way to about 5 feet outside of the main tent, and you can see that there is candlelight coming from inside, and you can hear what sounds like faint whispers from inside the tent.
Can we hear what they're saying?
I mean, you can roll one or two of you can roll me a perception.
I don't want to do it because I have a +0.
I'll listen.
I know.
I got an 18 perception.
Okay. 18.
Dom just keeps
Alright.
getting worse with his rolls.
No, I got a 12 on my roll, but I got a +6
Oh, okay.
perception.
Only a 12.
So Puck and Anoran try and get as close to the main tent as possible so they can listen in. And what you hear is a distinctly female voice speaking to what sounds like a male voice. You can hear the female, but you can't hear the male voice clearly enough to make out what it's saying. And you can hear the female voice. It's like, "My lord, we are ready to move. Yes, I understand. There will be no mercy. Understood, sir. We will keep an eye out for the interlopers from another world. Yes, we will report back.
I mean, obviously, we don't all know that.
Glory
yet,
to the
so.
tyrant."
Glory to the Cinder Eye.
The tyrant, in this case.
It was such a StarCraft reference, I had to take it.
I know.
Wait, isn't Cinderai Warcraft?
Oh, maybe it is. You're right.
Do you even geek, bro?
RTS, whatever.
It's
You
a
didn't even
Blizzard game, all right? They all blend together at some point. Power overwhelming.
Yes.
That's Warcraft. I know Zug Zug is Wardrobe.
Okay, no.
Um, I'm just gonna kind of turn to the group and just like kind of barely whisper, just be like, "We need to get in there and just stop them from being able to cast anything or grab anything."
All right. Well,
Let's do this.
It's a classic get 'em Ray moment.
Leroy Jenkins.
It kind of. All right, so I say, I'm just gonna lead the charge and kind of run in there, but basically try to either grapple or grab any sort of magical items that might be around.
I was just gonna cast like darkness in there.
They can probably see in the dark.
Not magical darkness.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I mean, that's fine too. I don't.
That's fine too.
But you've already run in there. You've already run in there, though.
Well, I'm running with us. Like, I'm assuming we're all going in at one time. Like, I'll wait till we have a coordinated effort.
Okay. All right. So let's go around then and head right in, or do you want to say like slash to the side of the tent and go in? It is just a tent.
I don't think we want to be hindered. I don't think we want to talk too much. Just go in the front flap and just get them.
All right. I'll go in.
We heard two voices, or we only heard one talking to somebody in there?
One talking to
someone. Puckin and Norin heard two voices, but they can only make out the words from the female voice.
It sounds like there's a woman in there talking. She seems to be in command of whatever's coming next. She's taking orders from someone now.
Okay.
All right.
So there might be potentially two in there?
Yeah, I'd say get both of them. Let's go before the distraction is over.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to quickly remove my shield and stow it.
Okay.
All right. Going in. Yeah. You guys lead the way.
Are you guys just going to...
Yeah, I'm assuming we're all going at the same time.
I get my shield, by the way.
No, that's my shield. I'm just kidding.
Who touched my butt?
All right, well, let's go around the front and let's go in.
So you're all just going to charge in?
Yep.
Hells yeah.
All right, you all turn the corner around to the front of the tent to charge in, and you see inside the tent there is a nice cot set up with like drapes of netting around it to keep bugs out from around the cot. You see that there is a mobile war table with a map strewn about it.
I thought he was going to say like a kid's mobile, like above their crib.
Mobile?
Mobile.
By the way, I also ready a blast.
You see that there is a weapon stand full of many exotic-looking swords and spears, and you see against the back of the tent that there is a large, full-length mirror with ornate wood frame around it that is very creepy-looking, with lots of like gargoyle and bat motifs around it.
Batman.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
however, you do not see anyone in the tent.
What?
Oh, Boulder Dash.
Right. Look around.
Detect magic.
What?
Yeah, and I wanna do divine sense.
We lose the boulder, by the way, if I do that, but detect magic.
I figured we haven't had the boulder since we started working to the camp.
A boulder just walks into the tent.
The boulder lasts 10 minutes, man.
All right, Puck, you cast detect magic, and that mirror instantly almost blinds you.
Okay. Anything else in the tent? The weapons, the map, anything?
No, the weapons and map are not magical.
Divine sense, does that show anything?
Divine sense. Remind me how that one works again?
So, as an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend and undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay, you look up,
Okay.
and you see that there is a female vampire in officer's clothing with a sword drawn standing on the ceiling of the tent, looking down at the party.
Great.
Everybody, roll initiative!
We don't get a surprise round?
Yay.
No,
Well, she
but
gets
you
one.
Oh, shit.
You guys didn't surprise her.
Oh, god damn. I got
If-
a 1 for an initiative. I just go, what the? And then that's it. That's I'm at the bottom of the initiative.
If anything, she should get a surprise round because, she just kind of has a drop on
I
us.
saw her. As soon as we ran in, I saw her. That was within 6 seconds.
Yeah, but she
My,
moved
my
super
surprise
fast.
was the detect magic. So
My surprise was the rock that followed us in, apparently.
surprise,
It's not rape reveal.
surprise rock.
Bartis rolls a 21 for initiative.
Oh, god damn.
What does Puck have?
20.
Anorin?
18.
No. Isabel this game. Silva?
13.
And no Theos this round. Okay.
How big is the tent, by the way?
Tent is probably a good 30-foot radius.
Okay.
And she's centered on it. Alright, so top of the initiative is the vampire. And she will drop down and attack Lokar because he spotted her first.
Great. I'll take that.
She comes down swinging with a sword. She's attacking.
Cha-cha-cha-chia.
So her plus to attack is that. So that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah. God damn. Yes.
So that will be a 8 damage.
Okay.
And when it strikes you, it feels like it's pulling a bit of your life essence out as it strikes you.
Ooh.
Mother.
All right. And then.
Does she only get the 1 attack?
No, she technically gets 2.
Oh, okay.
She swung with a sword, and she will claw you with her other attack.
I was hoping she was going to hit somebody else.
I don't know. You saw her. She wants to hit you. That is a 22 to hit.
That will hit. I'm
And
gonna
that
lose another
is-
character.
That is 7 slashing.
Okay. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, that's it. 7 slashing. It's not a bite.
That's a
Okay.
good way to lose a third of my hit points within the first 5 seconds of combat. No big deal.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying
Okay.
it. All
I
right,
didn't say I'm
next up.
enjoying it.
Next up is Bardis.
All right. I will utilize I will watch Lokar get slashed a couple times. I will use bonus action and rage.
All right.
And I will attempt grapple. Why not?
Sure. Go ahead.
I'm assuming like within range, or I mean, there's movement, so yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, she's in the center. It's a 30-foot radius. You can get to her.
Oh, that was horrible. That was a lot worse. A whole grand total of 12 athletics to attempt to grapple.
Yeah, she beats that with Escape Artist. Or Acrobatics or whatever it is now, yeah.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Yeah. You go to give her a big old bear hug and she just ducks down and slips around you. Then it goes to Puck.
So nothing else in the room is lit. I just saw the vampire drop down. I'm going to cast the hex onto the vampire.
Okay, is there a save for that?
I don't see one.
Okay, then you hex her.
Yeah, until the spell ends, 1d6 necrotic whenever I hit. And she'll get a disadvantage on dexterity checks
Okay.
to help with the grappler.
Okay.
And I will move towards the mirror.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Anorin.
I feel like there's only one true move to make.
Okay.
Kill it with fire.
No. Kill it with radiant. I'm going to burn a 3rd level spell slot to empower my guiding bolt. And seeing as I probably just used up all of my luck, let's see how well this attack roll goes. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Gosh, diddly on it!
You were really good at hiding, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I just used up. Somebody has to give me I needed a lotto ticket, but so I guess my guiding bolt misses her and just punches a hole through the freaking tent.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn it.
Silva.
Did you mention what was on the weapon stand?
Exotic looking spears and swords.
No staves? Or should I take a turn to look for that?
None of them are magic.
I don't know that.
I'm telling you that.
You're telling.
Are you telling her that as you see her look over at the weapons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Just this mirror.
Then I will bonus
I
action
really want to smash the mirror.
Hunter's Mark. Or just okay. Oh.
No, I'm just saying I want to smash the
Oh.
mirror, just personally.
And then I'll attack. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
It damn well better.
Oh wait, sorry. I added 6, not 8. So even more than that. 23. Okay.
Oh no, that definitely doesn't hit. No, that definitely hits.
Wait, more doesn't hit?
That's not how AC works.
12 damage.
All right.
Piercing? Probably piercing. Yeah. And then, I get another attack now that we're level 5. So I gotta do it again.
That's
Oh
right.
boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, that one's an 11 to hit.
No.
So I was so cocky and excited that, yeah.
That's a big negatory on that one.
Then I'm done.
Lokar.
Oh, this bitch. I'm going to. Ooh, should I do that? I'm pretty pissed. I think I might do this. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Huh.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
I believe my spiritual weapon is going to. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a big blue turtle shell.
Oh, like this.
A turtle bashes
Mario
another one
Kart?
with another turtle.
And it's going to go ahead and make a strike at her.
Okie dokie.
So that is a.
Is it blue and spiked?
Yep. In my mind, it
Is
is.
she first in the lead?
And she's in first place right
She's
now in
first
my
place,
head.
yes.
She is
She is
leading the
topping
Nish.
the Nish.
So what? I gotta figure out what my. Oh, I feel like a noob. Okay, so it's a
You
plus
figure out your
5 to hit. Oh, it's a nat
Ooh.
1. Son of a.
You know, that spiked Blue tortoiseshell is always supposed to hit.
Okay, so that is a failure, but at least it stays out, so no big deal. And then I'm still going to use my action to go ahead and strike her with my longsword.
Okay, but you nat one'd it.
Well, my spiritual weapon nat one.
Yeah.
So who's really in first place?
The table. It smashes through the table and destroys the
Oh,
map.
actually, if it was going to hit something else, I'd rather hit the mirror.
Well, you can nat one.
No, that's fine.
It's a nat one.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and swing at her. Oh, God, I'm going to stop rolling this dice. That's a
What was
9.
No.
And then I'm going to take my second action to attack. There we go. That's a 26.
Yes.
And that is a 1d8. That's 2 pyramids butt to butt. And that is going to be 9 damage.
Okay, she takes a good old 9 there. Okay, buddy.
This d20 is going to be retired.
All right. I want to check something on her really quick before she takes her turn.
Look at distraction.
She is going to attempt to grapple Bardis.
What? That's a turn of events.
Sounds good to me.
Shouldn't mind her table being smashed.
Apparently not. Collateral damage, Tony. Switch to a metal dice.
Either way. That is a 18 grapple.
25 athletics. She fails.
All right.
She ain't very strong.
Oh.
Well, it's good he's raging right now because the first roll was a 4. So
Oh, there you go.
So she goes to reach for you, and you just
Strength.
shrug her off, and she uses her second attack to just swipe at you with her sword since you shrugged her off.
bring it.
She will bring it with a 22 to hit.
Yeah, dude, like nobody's got an armor class over 20 in this campaign right now.
No, I'm using my reaction to invoke disadvantage for her.
Just let her hit.
Actually, the second roll was higher.
Ah, fuck.
So, but she rolled minimum damage. So that is 4 damage to Bardis.
Chia.
See, all good. I'm raging. It's half. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Then it goes to Bardis.
My
Is this a
turn.
reverse grapple?
My turn again. Attempt to grapple again.
I messed up. It's yeah. I was supposed to do strength
tough
for
for her.
grappling, not dex.
All right, that time it's a 27 athletics to grapple.
All right, she got a 17.
Yes, you're mine. Come here. And unfortunately, that's all I can do because I thought there were 2 people in here, so I doffed my shield and I can't use my bonus action to shove her yet. So I have no other actions. So she's grappled.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I draw a dagger. That's right. Since I don't have my shield on, I'm going to draw a dagger, and I can't attack with it though.
Okay. Puck.
Is she holding a weapon right now? Still?
She's still holding her sword in one hand, yes.
I'm gonna see if I could disarm her. I'll go towards and see if I can disarm.
Okay.
So actually, what am I supposed to roll to disarm her? Should
I don't know.
So it's basically like as long as you have to do a weapon attack, which is really weird, but it's effectively the same thing of what I'm doing. It's athletics, your athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics.
All right,
Alright.
so it's like another grapple check.
Yeah, it's like the exact same rule set.
All right. So 18 acrobatics.
16 acrobatics.
I disarmed the sword. Was she attacking with as well?
Yeah, it was a rapier.
Yeah, I disarmed that.
That's what she's doing to us.
You disarm it and it glows blue.
All right.
All
I
right.
think I can't see the blue anymore. By the way, because
okay.
I hexed, and so I think you can only have one concentration spell going at a time. Is that the rule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's hexed.
Okay. Then it goes to a Norin.
Let's see.
She is currently grappled by Bardus.
I think I'm gonna go in. I think I'm gonna go in for a stab with my radiant sword.
Okay.
Okay, one sec. Does a 22 hit her?
22 will definitely hit her.
And it's just straight. You said radiant damage. It's not like a plus d6, right?
No, it just turns the damage dealt by it into radiant damage against undead and evil.
Okay, I can still add my strength, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 1 for my damage, so it's going to be a 2 radiant damage to the vampire.
All right. Well, it's weak against radiant, so I think that means it takes extra.
It takes double damage.
Let's see. I mean, radiant isn't actually listed under its weaknesses.
Ha!
Oh, huh.
Because it's
Well,
not
alright then.
technically undead, I guess.
I mean, it lists vampire weaknesses and it has damage resistance, but doesn't list weaknesses on the character sheet for it online. So, and I'm using the D&D Beyond Vampire character sheet. So,
Well,
no.
how about that?
How about that? So,
I suppose as a free action, I'll just talk to it. Just like cease resisting, monster. We have holy relics on our side.
it hisses at you. Silva! Bardus is currently grappling the vampire.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna hit her anyway.
Okay.
I'm mad at her.
Don't roll a 1.
That would be an 18 to hit.
Okay, what are you hitting her with?
My longbow.
Okay, roll your 18. She minus that. Yeah, you hit her.
Okay.
No, low damage.
Yeah, low damage. That's a 6. Piercing damage.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, roll again.
That's an 18 plus 8, so 26.
Alright. Your damage.
Uh, 14 piercing damage.
Alright.
I still haven't gotten out all my frustration on her, but that'll do for now.
Excellent. Lokar.
Does she look bloodied at all yet?
No, she looks pretty good.
Okay, yeah, I'm taking swings at her then. Yeah. Is there anything else? Oh, I could. So I think I can still use my spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
You can move it or attack with it.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack with the spiritual weapon.
Alright.
Ooh, that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
So that is, I believe, a 1d8 2. So that's 7 damage. 7 force damage, if that matters.
No, not really.
That's fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and swing Well, I'm just gonna swing twice. I'll just roll both dice and hope for the best. Well, one of those is a 3 plus 7. That's a 10. That's probably not gonna hit.
No,
The other one's a 13 plus 7.
that'll hit.
So that's another D8 plus 4. Ugh, 5 damage.
Okie doke. Goes back to her turn. Bardis, how are you grappling her?
Tightly.
With cuddles.
When you grappled her, she was facing you. How are you holding her?
Please say loving embrace.
Is it like a bear hug or?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say bear hug. Bear hug.
I agree. Bear hug. Breasts and face.
All right, and Bardis is not. Has Bardis ever dealt with vampires before?
Oh,
Nope. Undead is
Okay.
completely foreign to him.
She is going to go ahead and bite into you.
Lovely.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah. Is this considered an attack?
It is.
I would use my reaction to invoke disadvantage.
That's even higher.
God damn it!
good.
Can you stop
invoking
helping
her?
Oh wow, it's like really.
Each time you do
Oh
that,
my
you
God.
make her
That's
better.
fine. Go for it.
All
Yeah, she'll
right.
hit, obviously.
I'm just checking the damage on this.
I mean, the disadvantage doesn't help her.
I know, but you
It
seem
has
to be
been.
making her roll better.
But the better roll doesn't.
Maybe she's wasting her.
Yeah,
better roll.
there you go.
I don't know.
Her legendary actions.
She doesn't have
It's all
any.
good.
She's not that level
No, she seems to have a lot of hit points.
because she's a vampire. You take 8 necrotic damage. Oh, and 4 piercing.
Damn.
And she did 8 necrotic damage, so she gains
Okay.
4 hit points back. She is looking pretty good.
Oh, goddamn.
And then for a second attack, she will try to shrug Bardis off of her.
Well, now, does she get 2 attacks or 2 actions? Because, like, usually, like,
Yeah, mine
especially for, like,
actually 2
mine,
attacks.
it's I get 2 attacks per action. Because I
Oh,
only
2
get 1
attacks.
action.
Yeah, that's.
Two
You can
Yeah, I was
attack-
just about to say she could either break grapple or bite me or attack twice. She can't do both.
Oh, I guess she'll bite you again.
She
then.
could technically shove me, which would do the same effect.
Well, no, because she doesn't have... She's using her action to attack.
Shove is an attack action.
Whatever's most fun.
Okay.
Take an attack. Oh.
Yeah,
Well-
but most fun for us is basically getting Bardis to just...
It's
Hold
fine.
her
I'm
steady.
just saying she could shove to technically break it as an attack action, but other than that, yeah,
Actions
it's
in combat.
she
Attack
can
is
attack.
different.
Yeah, she can't just break grapple.
Bardis, 18 to bite you again.
Yeah, that hits. Just taking chunks out now.
That is another 6 necrotic and another 4 piercing.
Well, but you're dividing these in half, right?
I am.
Yeah.
He can divide the pierce in half, not the necrotic.
Oh
No,
yeah, I can.
Everything but psychic damage.
Yep. Everything but psychic damage.
Everything, including magical damage.
Uh-huh.
Everything except psychic damage.
I only remember that because of Grog from Critical Role Season 1.
Yep. So everything is half damage right now.
So you don't mind being her chew toy?
No, I really don't. I mean, it sounds like I've been taking a lot of shit damage, but I'm at 41 out of 54 hit points.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing great. Keep going. It tickles.
I mean, she's almost completely healed just from biting into you.
Well, no, she's still. Yeah, right. I get it. Well, this.
Wait,
no,
what? We
Wait,
did a
now,
lot of damage to her.
She's healing though. Yeah.
now wait.
She-
Technically
she-
speaking, is it damage inflicted total? Because technically, she's only doing half necrotic damage to me. Does that mean that she's only getting healed for half of her natural too?
Oh.
Well, I mean, I feel like I didn't know that, so we'll do that for this one.
No, that's cool. I just saying. That's up
Play
to
it
you.
back.
I'm not going to complain either way.
Just keep
That's
it this way
fine.
from
For now on, because it says the target's makes an equal amount to the necrotic damage taken. Vampire regains hit points equal to the amount of necrotic damage dealt to the victim,
which is
So
how
technically is half, yeah.
which is
Okay.
technically half.
Okay.
So moving for this round and moving forward, it will be half the necrotic damage dealt.
Oh, good. This is how we learn.
Just remind me in case I forget. But also, she has vampiric regeneration every turn.
Oh shit, that's right. Somebody rubbed some garlic in her mouth.
So
I'm busy getting something else in her mouth right now.
That was
Whoa.
her. She bit twice. Goes to Bardis.
Yeah, his neck.
Oh man, you bitch! I'm gonna shove her down to the ground.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, this is getting dirty.
Oh my god! See, now
She rolled shit. You probably win.
yeah, unfortunately, I rolled one under max, so 28 for.
She's down.
Okay,
She's down.
so officially she's grappled and she's prone. She never grabbed her sword again, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so how big is the tent? Can I feasibly
30-foot radius.
Okay, so I'm going to feasibly be able to drag her, let's say 10 feet away, so that way she can't just pick up her sword without moving.
Well, Puck is holding her sword.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was on the ground.
I knocked it out.
Oh, well
I'm
then.
not sure how it goes. I'm not sure.
Okay,
how it
then
goes.
yeah, you drag her 10 feet away from her blade.
Okay, yeah, so I'll be able to move her since grapple I can move, prone, now she's got disadvantage on all her attacks. Yeah, and now she can't just reach and pick up her sword. So okay, cool. Yep, that is Bardis's entire turn.
Okay, next is Puck.
All right, I am going to reach into my bag, and I am going to use rope and tie her up.
Is that really a spell?
It's not. No, it's not a spell. I'm just going to use the rope. I'm going to use whatever knowledge I gained from that one book I found. Tie her up.
Oh god! He learned how to flash his leg and tie somebody up.
Make me a dex check on that one.
You sure this isn't
Hey,
intelligence?
she has disadvantage to dex checks, by the way.
She has disadvantage, but I want to see you roll for it.
All right, I rolled a 15. What is that? 17.
Hold on, I'm Googling something.
Just be careful of whatever audio plays, whatever you're Googling right now.
It's a very informative book.
Video I wanted.
All right. You put her in a diamondback turtle shell tie.
Were you looking at my spiritual weapon and thinking, hey, I could tie her up to look like that?
And I also tie a bit of the rope around the mouth area.
No, we need to talk to her, Puck.
She's biting people.
She's got.
Yeah, but she's tied up. It's like a zombie.
What? I look like a zombie.
Careful,
right now.
Careful, she bites.
Yeah, you might want to have that neck looked at.
All right. Well,
I feel great.
all right. I'm making sure this is all tight, but there. Good. I'm just tacking the tightness of the knots. Lokar, can you help me make sure that this is tight enough?
Sure. Can I make a strength check to make it tighter?
Sure.
Oh, sweet.
Is she still gagged?
Yeah, with the other end, like the loose end of the rope,
Okay.
because it's 50. It's a 50-foot rope.
Unnatural 20 to strength check.
You strengthen it. You hear her give out a little moan.
Oh,
Oh, she's enjoying it.
Is that in his
All right.
book?
and I was the awkward one
Oh,
for.
no. I just didn't want her to get loose. Okay.
Is that in that book?
I didn't read. Maybe I don't.
I thought it was interview with the
alright.
vampire, not how to
Okay.
seduce the vampire.
Now what?
Let me see the book.
I did all the pre-work. You guys just cleaned up.
Are we considered out of combat yet, or should we still do this turn-based?
You're out of combat for now.
Okay.
All right. We should check outside real quick. Make sure none of those patrols are coming. And that mirror is magic as shit. I'm gonna look outside.
I'll grab her. I'll grab her.
Puck, do you want to investigate the mirror?
No, I'm gonna go check outside because I can see in the dark. I can see it.
Put a boulder in front of the door.
The boulder's gone because I used the hex on her.
I was kidding. All right, we need to uncover her. Well, we should try to get answers from her, but I mean, I don't know how we're gonna do that with her mouth covered.
We could bring her out of the camp and interrogate her.
Yeah, could you carry her?
Not a bad idea.
The mirror.
Yes,
though,
I could.
That's really magic. So, do I see anything outside? Any patrols coming?
Oh, roll me a perception.
Roll a 9. 13.
What the fuck, guys? You see... Oh, that's a minus stat on that. Okay. You see one of the ogre zombies, which is a large undead, is starting to slowly walk towards the main tent.
All right, we got an ogre coming.
Okay. Should we grab the mirror and leave? The mirror and her?
Yeah. If it's coming from which side? Can we sneak out through the side of a tent?
There's only one entrance to the tent. You would need to cut a hole in the side of the tent.
So we can probably do that easily.
Yeah, go ahead.
Should we grab the mirror and take it with us, or should we smash it, or...
I'll grab...
I'd say grab it.
Grab.
Okay, I'm going to grab the mirror then.
And
It makes...
It barks at you.
It makes a barking noise.
Somebody grab her sword, too.
The gargoyles!
I got the sword. I'll grab the sword. And then I'll follow you guys, okay?
And then I want to cut the tent before I go grab the mirror.
Okay,
Alright,
you
one
cut a new entrance into the side of the tent, and you grab the mirror.
It's like going to IKEA. We got a vampire, a mirror, a sword.
Is there any Swedish meatballs on the way out?
Maybe. I mean, there was some rotting meat down in those holes. I started to... the joke made sense when it was coming out. I couldn't stop laughing.
All right.
All right, you guys make
Alright.
your way outside of the new opening made out of the tent.
I mend the tent.
Wow.
God!
And I stay inside.
What is with you
And I
people,
shift
man?
into her.
Oh.
Okay, you shift into her. Do your clothes also shift with you?
Fucking genius.
Fucking dumbass.
It does if I use disguise self.
Are you using disguise self, or are you just using
Yeah.
your natural ability?
I'm using the spell, and then also underneath it, my ability, just in case they can see through magic.
Okay, you do that.
And I have the sword too.
You do.
Nice.
Mm.
All right.
Smart.
So then I'll walk out in front of the tent as soon as they're gone.
The ogre looks at you a moment as it's walking up, and then starts to raise its club arm as it starts to pick up speed towards you.
I hold my hand up and say, "What is it? What was the fire?"
Keeps coming at you.
Ah, shit. And I cast darkness and I run out.
That's the best. Are you listening? Nope, dark. Leave. You're like a skunk.
Pocket sand out.
Oh, you guys made me ink.
Oh,
It's like, nope, not working.
it's just that if this was like a living enemy, this could have worked really, really well. But with undead,
Yeah,
by
I don't have the
magic.
mind control vibes.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not a necromancer, but
I just realized I probably could have cast Charm Person instead.
on undead, probably not.
Not on the vampire, maybe?
I don't know, but
No.
who knows? I inked.
Pretty hard to get to those.
I
All right,
panicked.
so we're gonna keep heading on a camp, even though we probably haven't even noticed that Puck is gone.
Nope, probably not. We're at about an hour time. Do we want to keep going a bit longer, or do we want to save the rest for another
Do you
session?
think that we have time to finish this up, or do you have more stops planned for us?
I mean, if you guys want to spend like another 15, 20 minutes, we can probably wrap this up.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
I'm
with me.
down.
Just in
I'm down.
case, Yeah.
Do
Alright.
it.
All right, let's finish this up then. You guys, with the mirror and the vampire, who is bondage tied at the moment.
Nice.
With a turtle shell.
Can I just
Yeah.
give her a
Shell
nice
following?
smack on the ass
Oh,
or
yeah.
something? Make sure she's no,
Whoa.
just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, no. Her ass is very firm and fine.
Yikes. Yeah, my spiritual weapon lasted for a minute, so it probably would have followed us out, at least for a little bit.
Oh, it probably would have stayed in position because it's bonus action to move it unless you wanted to keep it with you.
Well, I would.
But either
wouldn't have
either
lasted
way, you know, it wouldn't have lasted long while you were in there grabbing stuff and getting out. So we'll just say you guys run out of the camp. You manage to avoid the ogres, and you make your way towards the ridge of the ravine, back where you were at the start.
And then I can't see anything, so I'm just going to ask everybody if they see Apollo.
Where is Apollo?
Well, I'm hoping he made it back.
Was this where we met up? I think I lost where I was.
I mean, we're back at the ridge. I assumed we were going to meet back up here.
We can't possibly take this one back to the town. Should we just interrogate her here?
The only problem is I'm afraid that if we're too close, if we unbondage her mouth, then she might scream and bring the whole camp running at us.
Good point. We'll carry on.
I mean, yes, I agree. I don't think we should take her all the way back to the town. I'm not sure what she can do there. But we can take her somewhere a little bit more safe and, let's get her a couple 100 feet away from here.
Yeah, we should move. She struggles pretty hard in this right now.
Okay. Well then, I can use the whistle once we get far enough away too. Maybe that'll help bring Apollo here, or to us.
That's a good idea. I like that idea. Yeah, let's keep moving.
Okay. And so yeah, I guess our plan is to move far enough away from the camp and the ridge. Like if we can find even like a cavern or like somewhere that will deafen some of the sounds, so maybe like a forest.
So at this point, the nearest forest would be the forest of dead trees that you passed through on your first time in this world. And then the nearest cavern would probably be in the mountain that you arrived on the first time you came into this world.
I don't want a cavern because I don't want it to echo.
Right.
I want something that would deafen the sound, so probably more.
There is no living foliage that would probably provide you dense coverage.
Okay. Well then, yeah, maybe we'll just get a couple 100 yards back towards town.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing spectacular. I mean, they're down in a ravine. We're up on a ledge, so we sort of have a sound advantage, technically.
Yeah. And then once we get to a good stopping point, I'm going to play the flute to try to summon Apollo.
All right, you play the flute and you hear a voice pop into your head. Thank you for using the message system. Please record your message for Apollo.
Is this freaking a spell stone or a ascending stone, but in a whistle?
Yes.
I'll just kind of convey. I'm assuming I have like 25 words, so it's basically just going to be like, we're out of the ravine. We stole a vampire and a mirror. We're 200 yards roughly away back towards the town.
Thank you for your message.
That's awesome.
You don't get a reply back.
I don't even know if I would get a reply. So
right. So you guys are. Let's say you're at the edge of the forest outside of the farming area for the town.
All right. So
this should work.
Okay. Do we want to take off the thing around her mouth?
Yeah, we can ungate. Let me.
Probably hide the mirror from her too.
Yeah, good idea. I put the mirror like
least not
down,
face it
like
towards her.
I put it on the ground, like facing the ground. Probably like 20 feet away from her.
Okay.
I'd say I want to. I know she's restrained, but I guess, in a sense, reapply. Grapple and prone to make sure she's not running away.
We were just gonna take it off of her mouth.
No, I know, but I'm also making sure that it's not sort of some sort of like she's still at that like super disadvantaged state.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, once you get her in that grapple, I'll remove the rope, but be ready in case she does like just absolutely scream to put the rope back.
Yep. Let's do this.
And also, I'm going to cast Zone of Truth before we do this.
Wait, do I have to do? Do I have to do a roll too?
Charisma 13. I mean, it's anybody. I was gonna say it may not be a bad idea for everybody to try to save against this, but wait, let me see here. Guard against deception. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn. So yeah, I mean everybody that would be in the zone is going to be subject to the effect.
That's not good. I rolled a 5, so how you doing? Oh wait, just kidding.
Don't talk.
You look very nice tonight.
I'm attracted to vampires.
All right. Well, you figure out that she saved against your spell.
Okay. So I'll just kind of say before it's like, well, that was a waste of that spell again. She's gonna be able to tell us all the lies she wants, and then I'll pull the rope.
Harder.
Maybe this Zone of Truth did work.
Are we going to change the rating of the podcast?
Maybe. So and then I'll just like, I guess yeah. First thing is just like, all right. So you work for. So who do you work for?
Well, I mean, work. Is it really work when you take pleasure in it?
All right. Who tells you what to do?
Little birds.
Mm-hmm. And where are these birds?
Oh, in a far-off magical castle of none of your business.
Where's this castle?
Oh, it's, in a nice field of flowers and rainbows and bunnies being burned alive.
Listen here, you undead menace. We need information. You're going to tell it to us. Because we decide whether you die in a flash or screaming over hours.
That's nice. I'm already kind of dead, though. So, why should I give you anything?
Pain can last a very long time. And it's universal.
I like pain.
I'm gonna take one of the grenades out of my pocket.
Uh-huh.
And just kind of toss it in my hand and go, if you like pain, how would you like one of these shoved down your throat and you can be left here to feel its effects?
Your religion has no power over us.
Oh, I'm fairly certain the religion has no power, but the explosive effect of this thing inside of your throat may have a different means.
Please, with as much negative energy in this world, the undead are almost immortal.
No, maybe for now.
We are not bound to the energies of this world. We bring energies from another world. Your negative energy doesn't affect us.
Norin, don't give more information than you need to.
She's gonna be
very interesting.
She's gonna be ash by the end of this anyway.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have some sort of a link back to whoever controls her.
The big lizard is smarter than he looks.
All right. I don't know if we're going to get any more answers out of this. We may just need to get rid of her now as it is.
Aw, don't be like that. I can be very talkative. You just need to be the right sort of persuasive.
I keep trying to think of what you could use on a vampire to threaten them.
Wooden stake to the heart.
No, that kills him. I mean, we could just start blowing off her limbs.
Yeah, but she said she likes pain. Doesn't mean that she actually does. So I'm gonna take. I'm assuming she has like ears or something, right?
Oh, yeah, she has ears.
Can I cut one of her ears off?
Yeah.
You want me to roll for it, or?
I mean, you can just go ahead and do it.
All right, I'm just gonna cut one of her ears off.
Oh, that'll take a good minute to regenerate.
That didn't actually seem to be that pleasurable for you. So, unless you want me to start cutting other things off, I suggest you answer some of our questions.
You could maybe actually ask them and see what I say.
Okay. Well, I suppose fingers could start taking off next, unless you actually tell us where this castle is that your birds hail from.
I already said a field of flowers, rainbows, and bunnies on fire.
Wait, just the bunnies are on fire? Is everything, the rainbows and the flowers, all
Are they
on fire?
fire against side bunnies?
Fire against the bunnies?
I'm just thinking of Score Bunny from Pokemon.
Yeah, there you go.
I have no idea if I got back yet, by the way.
Yeah, you're back.
I'm assuming you would have caught up to us. I'm sure we would have stopped when we noticed you weren't behind us.
All right, so I'm going to say at this point, Puck runs up as you're questioning her, holding the ear you just cut off.
Why is he holding the ear?
Yeah, why?
No, Puck sees you holding the ear that you cut off.
All right, yeah, that was ambiguously worded.
So I didn't like that answer. I'm going to cut this other ear off, and I'm just going to cut the other ear off.
But then how will I hear you?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm just cutting the fleshy part. I'm not cutting the whole ear off.
It's probably hard to hear. I don't know. I've never had my ear cut off. I don't want to.
So now she just has 2 holes on the side of her head.
Yep.
She looks at Lokar and goes, "Aw, look, now we match."
All right. I
just want to stab this bitch in the eye.
I will take out my radiant, magically inclined sword, divinely inclined sword, and just drive it into her stomach and just leave it there. So there's a constant, radiant effect. I know it's not a weakness, but still, technically, it's like holy damage. So,
you son of a bitch!
Good. Maybe this is starting to help.
That's gonna take a little longer to heal.
So where are some of these other undead groups that plan to ransack the city? And how can we get the control of them?
You can't control them. You're just living flesh.
What controls them then?
Can we break the mirror?
All right, so where's the necromancers for the camp we just took you from?
You're looking at her.
Okay, how do you control them? Through your magical birdie link?
Yes, sweet whispers. That's all it takes.
Oh, good. Maybe the device is in here somewhere, and I'm going to start, digging it into the side of her face. I'm a twisted person.
Digging into the side of her face?
Yeah, I'm just, pushing it up against her temple a little bit, just the point, just kind of making it kind of pierce a little bit.
She just stares right into your eyes and doesn't even...
Have you ever gotten answers for questions doing that?
No, but I enjoy it when they're evil and demonic.
All right, what was our main goal for this? We just wanted to get whoever was there out, right?
Well, we wanted to try to get answers if we could, and we're trying to do as much as we can, but apparently she's the one controlling all those undead right now.
Mm-hmm. You might want to finish me off quickly, though. After all, even tied up like this, I can still send messages to my little birdies. Oh, and they should be coming up soon.
Puck, do we have anything
No.
coming this direction?
I'm not sure if I can see that far. I know they were following at first.
At your current position, you can't see over the edge of the plateau and down into the ravine to see if you're being followed or not.
I'll go towards any inclination I can get to.
You can definitely see that lights in the camp are being turned on.
All right.
Lights?
Well, we know that there's a castle, and I think that Apollo or somebody had even told us that there was a castle that somebody used to live in. So I'm sure other people in town know where this castle is.
Oh, there's many castles.
Great. So tell me which one is the one that we need to go attack to get rid of this whole thing.
Well, the one you want, controlled by the Tyrant, you'll never get in.
Fine, then tell me where it is.
Try us.
It is.
It'd be a quick way to kill us off if you want us gone.
It is 6 months' journey to the west and north.
Great, that helps. And then I just kind of
It is-
signal for a Norin to kill her. Nothing.
I'm not at the location, by the way. I was taking a peek at the camp.
No, I said a
bring
Norin.
that
I
on.
asked a Norin to kill her.
Please, go ahead. Doesn't matter. The castle is surrounded by an ocean's worth of undead. Where do you think we keep our forces? You'll never be able to make it in alive.
Yeah, we'll figure out a way. Thanks. Appreciate
That's
all
good.
the help.
It's good to know you're so afraid of us. And then I just take a good overhead swing and go to split her head open.
Not afraid. Bye-bye. And she lets you cut her head open.
Like a Jedi. Ugh.
And as you do, her
I
body
get-
just... As you do, her body... And once your sword cleaves through her head, her body starts to turn to ash. And the rope and clothes and armor just all fall to the ground.
All right,
Well
so
done.
the camp light. Where'd she go?
Oh, did the camp light go out?
No, the camp lights are turning on.
Oh, she controlled them.
But I thought
So what happened to the cat?
what was in the tents?
Just pits of bodies, material they were using to raise their unholy armies.
I go back to the hill and see what can I see? Is there any bodies coming out of those tents?
Well, you can see that there's still, lit torches, but now it looks like there's no movement down there anymore.
Okay,
Perfect. All right, let's head back to town with this mirror at least. And
I'll get the armor. It fits me now.
Oh. Puck, as you rifle through it, you find leather armor.
All right.
is this rifling through her ashes?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And you find fine noblewoman's clothing for fighting. You know, like a nice woman's tunic and leggings.
Nice.
And
Not
you
magical,
also-
just
just nice. You
Hey,
find
I
your
like-
50 feet of rope. And you find an amulet with a large bat on it.
All right.
we need to get these identified and figure out if there's anything good.
Well, I'm grabbing all the stuff.
All right. Who lifts the mirror?
I'll probably continue carrying it.
All right. You lift the mirror, and when lifting it, the mirror's reflection catches Puck in it in his current form disguised as the vampire, and suddenly the mirror lights up,
No shit.
Oh, what'd you touch?
and the amulet that Puck took from the ashes is glowing in response to the mirror.
In the immortal words of my daughter, no, 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 no touch.
And the glowing starts to fade as there is a luminous figure of what looks like an old man in the mirror looking at Puck.
I can't see this. I'm holding the mirror.
My spawn. It is good to see you. Have you dealt with the intruders?
Are we all behind the mirror just going, talk?
Yeah.
It's all very
Yes.
frantic hand signals.
Just doing
It's just
thumbs
everybody's
up, like,
pointing at it, just like,
thumbs
keep
up.
talking, keep going, keep going.
They arrived at the camp right when we finished talking. I dispatched of them.
Excellent. Then I will expect new additions to our army once you have taken the city.
I will report soon.
Yes, for our lord the Tyrant. You will know how to find me when you are done with the business.
Goddamn
Yes.
Strahd.
I look forward to seeing you, my child.
And I do you.
He waves his hand and the mirror goes dark again.
I'm just
Alright.
gonna like drop the mirror and be like,
Don't.
what the hell?
Do you drop it carefully or do you just
Yeah,
drop
I was
it?
like, dude, just
Well,
wait.
like I kind of like put it down and just kind of back up slowly.
With
from
it.
them, just like, So it's a communication device. Great.
rolled so damn good on my deception, I didn't even have to roll it.
Oh no, you didn't end with the glory to the tyrant, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I couldn't remember what it was though, but he didn't
And
say
may
it either.
Undead be
So
with you. I guess if we know that this mirror is a communication device with that amulet, should we keep it with us? I don't know if it can be used to transport back and forth or if it's just for talking.
It's dangerous. For right now, we've avoided detection, but he's gonna want regular updates eventually. I don't know how long we can keep the facade going.
Yeah, I don't know either. And I'm not sure if anybody in town can keep reporting in to say that things are good.
yeah, I mean, last time we left, we were gone for months.
I know.
He,
and we don't have that kind of time. So
they were thinking about attacking, like now.
well, yeah, I mean that they're as far as they know, they're attacking like probably tomorrow morning. So I'm
Alright.
sure within the next couple days he's going to find out that this didn't go down.
Then what's gonna go down?
Oh, Apollo.
You see Apollo come over the edge of the ridge and onto the plateau and starts to walk towards you guys.
Hey, you found us. I'll fill him in on everything that happened.
I see. So it was a vampire wench, huh?
Yep.
And a master.
Yeah, and
Can you describe what the guy looked like?
Puck's on.
Old and gray. Frankly, a description further than that didn't happen. Could I remember roll insights?
Yeah. You can give him a description of like facial stuff and whatever. And the guy and Apollo stands here, thinks for a moment.
Could I shift my face to look like it?
You could.
I'll do that.
So
Picture's
now you have
better
an
than
old
words.
man face. You now have an old man face on the body of a young vampire woman.
Hot. I mean,
How is Bardus feeling about this?
You ever heard of the term boner killer?
Buzzkill.
Know who this is?
Hold on a sec. Yeah, I know who that is. That's the Duke Arlock. He used to be a follower of our king before the kingdom fell.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I know where his where his keep is.
Well, she said that wherever the Tyrant is very surrounded by undead. So if he's at a different keep, it might be better to assault that one first to start taking down some of the troops.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that being the better choice. Now, I imagine the main castle where that usurper is, that's got to be just crawling with just a city's worth of undead. Multiple cities of dead citizens, guards, nobles, all that shit. No.
We're going to have to
Is there-
figure out a...
Does there happen to be any flaming bunnies there?
Flaming what?
Bunnies
she
that are on fire.
kept mentioning that there was flaming bunnies and flowers and rainbows at this castle, and I'm sure she was pulling our leg. I don't think Puck understood that.
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been anything like that here since the whole undead blight.
So the only problem I see is this world doesn't seem to have a gross population. And we're going to have to assault that keep and things like that eventually. But how many people do you have left in the city and any surrounding cities?
This city, couple hundred. We
So the-
we don't have much contact with the other cities. We don't have a lot of people to be able to make regular journeys. It's not safe.
Do you have anybody that can bless oil and water that you could use to spread damage amongst these undead armies?
Oh no, those the religious folk of our world, they were the first ones to be targeted. They stood out like beacons to the undead.
All right, we'll have to find a way to get more supplies here for this kind of an assault.
Well, I mean, don't you have a cleric right here? He points at Anorin.
Hello.
We do, but I'm afraid we're not going to have long left in this world. We've already been here for quite some time, and the force keeping us here tends to weaken after a certain amount of time, especially on this world.
I see. And as you say that, you can start to feel your existence in this world start to pull away.
Speak of the devil. There it comes. Listen, and I hand him the other 3 grenades that I have on me. If you need to use these to protect the city or to do anything, please do what you must.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me how to do my job. This is my home. I'm in this.
I'm not telling you how to do your job. I'm just trying to arm you in a way that will help you defend the people that matter.
All right.
I've been in worlds. My world alone is taken over by orcs and undead, and
Well,
I can sympathize very strongly with how this works out here, and I want to help you take this back as in any way I can.
well, I mean, of course, I'll do what I can here. Hopefully, you all will be back sooner than last time.
Yeah, and when we come back, I'll try to make sure that we come with more firepower, as it were.
I look forward to it. May the gods be on your side.
And you as well.
And with that, you all are transported back to Flux, and we will end our session for this night there.
God damn.
Yeehaw.
I think
Came
I'm
prepared
spent
for
for
Radiant
spells.
and didn't even get to use it.
I know! I thought Radiant would be a great thing, but then I looked at the vampire stuff, and it's like, oh. So Radiant doesn't deal extra damage, but it prevents them from regenerating damage.
Okay. So it would have been better for us to use the Radiant still. And not that we really knew that, but going into it, yeah, it was. Well, now, especially with stabbing her with that sword, we know that that's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't think any of our characters understood that. I mean, Lokar has never dealt with vampires. He's only ever dealt with undead.
She bit me.
She bit you twice.
Mhm.
Twice bitten, once shy, right?
I liked it. I liked it.
I got bit by a vampire and I liked it. Is that the new Katy Perry song?
It is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm personally, from my point of view, I'm hoping that giving him the grenades will allow him to help, in the time that we're gone or whatever. Like,
Well, we'll see how long you guys are gone for, but
I mean, I kind of hope that by the time we come back, he might have taken a fort, but
he is one man.
I know.
Yeah.
It's Lokar's hope is that he's put tools into the right hands to help them either start to fortify or at least get some like especially with this assault being done. I'm hoping he goes back and tells the town and like people actually like increase their morale a little bit.
Well, I guess we'll find out when you guys ever make your way back to this world. But I think after these 2 sessions, my voice needs a break from Apollo.
And what, Dom, you're going to take over DMing the next session?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody can look forward to Dom's first session.
Woo!
Yeehaw.
Don't do big battles.
This
Don't
was
worry.
a pretty nice sized battle. I mean, it did a little bit of damage.
I was originally planning to throw in those ogres if it went on too long, but you guys got her pinned down pretty quickly, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll leave the ogres out.
Yeah. No,
And then Puck walked out there and tried to confront one.
that was
but
good.
I quickly left. I inked.
Could you see through it?
I was going to. If I did charm person, it actually would have worked, possibly.
On
Right.
Undead or
Yeah.
on Vampire?
Just like them, the weaknesses they're not there.
Huh?
They
Okay.
don't have the mind thing.
Well, I got a biggity bounce because I got work in the morning, so...
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna close the podcast.
Yeah, I love you all. No artifacts this time, but we'll come up with more later.
Yeah, we didn't have an auto this time.
Alright.
So Discord,
Have a good night, guys.
Facebook, Twitch, everything else.
Yeah, social media. We're out there. Enjoy.
Yeah,
Consume
come
us.
tell us what you think. Criticism, critiques, whatever you want to say.
All
right.
right, good night, guys.
We have
Good
thick
night.
skin, and we'll just cry ourselves to sleep at night. Don't worry about it.
That too. All right.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.